Hello, Jung here. In this video, let's talk about 6 types of website registered dietitians must create to get more clients and earn more money. So, before we talk about 6 types of website, let's look at the purpose, the only purpose of having a website. The only purpose of the website is to contribute to the profitability of your private practice. If it doesn't do that, it means you should think about changing your website. Then, how to think like clients to market like a genius. What I personally have noticed over the period of time is that there's a business owners and entrepreneurs who have this personal preference when it comes to building their business. Let me give an example. They must say, well, you know what, I want a website like this, and they work with the web developer and they tell them the developer, I kind of want this in this way, and like this my logo here, and I want kind of this way a color, and I want this, and I kind of want my product to be this way. If you can relate to this, let me ask you a question. How do you know that's the right things to do? Because any business owner makes these decisions based on the assumptions and personal preference instead of making sound decisions based on the facts from analytics. If you don't test it, how would you know? How would you know blue sells better than the orange? How would you know if your offer is here or there? Or that price point versus this price point? The point of my rambling is following. If you are not testing, how would you know? Then let's look at the types of a website that you can create in order to build a profitable website. Authority website. What is an authority website? Authority website is generally well respected and it contains the deep contents that are useful, relevant, and coming from the voice that is respected in their particular market, in this case, nutrition and dietetics. And it focuses on delivering high quality information to teach, inform, and entertain. And this type of authority website is great for positioning to help yourself to build up as an authority figure. Remember, people buy from people whom they trust because they are a figure of authority, as well as it is good for website traffic because great organic traffics are built because the people want to get to the contents, plus they'll be the source of the refers by sending your info to the other people. Example of authority website includes Healthline and Authority Nutrition and so much and so on. But keep in mind that unless you are working with multiple professional copywriters and content writers, it is extremely hard to build authority website. Next type of website is membership website. What is membership website? Members pay monthly and annual fees to share or access to the quality information otherwise wouldn't be available. It builds an outpost for a community who share a common goal or interest. And this type of membership website is good for cash flow because once it is established, you basically get passive income as long as you are hiring people to manage the website and contents. Third type of website that you can create is lead generation website. What is it? It is a website that brings you the qualified and focused traffic that you can convert into the paying clients, customer profitably month after month. And it is also designed to encourage the user to opt in, fill out a form, or request more information. Because people won't buy first get-go. You, as a registered dietitian, want to build a relationship and nurture it before pitching your service. That is why email copywriting marketing is so crucial for not just dietitians but any online or offline business owner. For example, instead of going to people and say, do you want to buy my service or product? You are approaching in the way like, hello, here are some of the useful information that may be helpful to your diet choice. Always think in terms of how you can be the value to the potential customer instead of thinking about how you can sell them more of your service or product. That is one of the biggest important lessons to learn from this video. Lead generation website must be very simple because bombarding with a bunch of information will confuse the website visitors. Only essential things you will need from the website will be just pop-up email opt-in form with a justification. Aim for 20% or up conversion rate, meaning every 20 people out of 100 people who visit your website, you want them to join in your email list. For example, this thomasdelau.com is one of the biggest nutrition guru out there using the power of YouTube and other blog form to build their email list. As you can see, as you go to his website, you can find out this email opt-in form that you can create. Enter your first name, full name, and email address to get some of the lead generation magnet that it provides. And another example will be healthline.com, where you can get the free wellness newsletters once you enter your email addresses. And there are some tips when it comes to having your email opt-in form, as it will be more in detail talk about in later video. The thing is, you only want to ask only email address, not even first name, because if you're asking more information other than email addresses, people tend to not to opt in your email list. But however, you want to ask for the full name and phone number if you are willing to provide free nutrition consultations to generate the leads in that way. And asking, just like I said, asking a bunch of other details will lower the open rates. Goal is to capture as much as lead as possible. And once you capture the lead, you want to send them daily emails around 325 words each to build a relationship and offer your service. So that was the lead generation's website. Next type of website will be niche blog. What is niche blog? Basically, as the name suggests, the main purpose of niche blog website is to serve the very specific market niche. For example, the key is to find the specific niche that you specialize in. Preferably, demand is greater than supply. Such, for example, will be middle-aged adults who are diagnosed with a type 1 diabetes mellitus, adolescents who have the emotional eating disorder, intuitive and mindful eating, functional and integrated medicine. Why is it important to build this type of niche blog? Because if you can hire SEO strategists or rank your website on the specific keyword on Google, you will generate a ton of traffic or potentially a ton of revenue if you can convert them with the web design, copy, and your offer. And you will also generate tons of revenue and profits for your business as well. Next type of website will be personal brand. What is a personal branding website? Basically, the main purpose of the personal branding website is to consistently demonstrate your competence, knowledge, skills, and abilities. Why is it important to build a personal brand website? Because it is to grab attention and differentiate yourself from the competitors. Then how do you do this? By using testimonials. Because also at the same time, you want to register the website, your domain name with a name, your full name as soon as possible. Demonstration of your knowledge and your expertise and great contents that your readers might like. And this thomasdillard.com is another great example of this authority website, where if you go to his website, he will have a picture of himself on the media exposure, at the same time featured in multiple sources, and he has the great physique that can serve as a credibility. At the same time, he has a picture of him speaking in front of people that also increase the credibility, and he is posting a lot of YouTube videos that will also increase their credibility and authority. I think in these days, YouTube is one of the best way to build leads, at the same time your credibility. So if you can offer a lot of great content, I think going into YouTube is a very good idea as well. And it is also a great way to capture the email addresses as well. Next type of website, and final, not the least, will be e-commerce type of website. Why is it important to build the e-commerce website? Because it is a great way for small business owners and entrepreneurs to expand and build ways to do business online. Then how do you do this? Make it easy as possible for your clients and customers to do business with you online. You can sell your consulting service on an hourly basis or supplement, and you can even become an affiliate for a certain nutrition company for generating traffic for them. So we have looked at the 6 types of website that includes e-commerce website, lead generation website, personal brands website, niche blog website, at the same membership website, and authority website. And depending on how you can serve the marketplace the best way, you can either choose the one type of website, or you can combine this type of website in one website. Hope that video was helpful, and I hope to see you in next video with more valuable contents. Thank you.